Silent Hill F. Back at it. And ready to go to school. Back to school we go. Yes, we have to head to the mountain behind Ebisugaoka Middle School so that we can get to Shu's house. Yeah. Yep. And yeah, Shu and Rinko are ahead of us. Sure, nothing bad will happen when we go to this very normal school building. Haven't even seen it yet, but I'm assuming it's going to be very normal. Okay, yeah, but before we go there, let's check out these little corners of the world. Sure, there's some cool goodies to find. Can we go inside this house? Nope. Is it just me, or is this fog getting thicker and thicker? It's all getting worse and worse for Hinako. And I guess the rest of Ebisugaoka. All its residents. I wonder what that means. I kind of wish the game had subtitles for, you know, like signs like these. I feel like I'm missing out at being able to read these little signs. In a way. Because I did actually start watching a playthrough of this game. Not past the point where I am, of course, just to avoid any spoilers. But yeah, following this playthrough of a YouTuber who, a Let's Player, I guess, who knows Japanese. And it's been interesting hearing her perspective on the game's... Well, yeah, like the stuff like this, right? Like having all these signs around where she could just read them and interpret them for the audience. Who I think are mostly English speakers, like me. Don't know any Japanese, so yeah. And even some insights on like the characters' names, like for example, Hinako. Like apparently, yeah, that is like it means something like little bird or something like that. Yeah, stuff like that. Some of like the cultural signifiers. Always cool to have these different perspectives from, you know, people who understand that culture, right? And especially language. And yeah, like she's also pointed out some of like the differences in because yeah, she uses like the English subtitles for, you know, her English speaking audience to follow along. But yeah, pointing out some of the differences in how the English subtitles are written as opposed to how like the Japanese dialogue actually plays out. And she does make the very important note that it's not always a good thing to be literally translating everything word for word. Because, you know, as it is with any translations of languages, there's always going to be something lost in between. Because of course, like every language reflects the culture of the people speaking it, and it's not always going to be 100% accurate when you try to interpret it in a different language that doesn't exactly have the same cultural context. So, you know, I really admire and respect that she points it out, because it's quite an issue, I think, when it comes to people saying how, oh, localizers are doing a bad job of localizing, like, yeah. And I think it's very much a thing with Japanese games, which makes sense because, you know, Japan really does have yeah, video games, a very strong presence. Pop culture influence through video games. A lot of, you know, video games are made in Japan. So, but yeah, she makes a note of that it's I think it can be a good thing to, yeah, localize language dialogue in a way that isn't an exact literal translation of what is spoken in the native language, because yeah, like the message, the nuance is lost, or it can be expressed in a way that that still expresses like the essence of what the original language is saying, like what it's trying to express. So yeah. Anyway, back to the game. You know, it's gonna be hard to actually talk about such an issue while playing a horror game. So that's enough for now. Let's look at this thing. What is this? That's from the Obon Festival. Isn't it a bit early for these? Lantern. Evil Warding Lantern. A type of revolving lantern that has a long history in Ebisugaoka. The picture silhouette rotates inside the lantern due to the air current that the candle makes. Normally, revolving lanterns are for entertainment, but the ones in Ebisugaoka were specifically used to ward off evil. In Ebisugaoka, there is a custom where women in unlucky ages hang it on their front door during Obon. Obon. Specific time of the year. And it's specifically women that do this. Can't quite make out what the picture is. Like, what is that illustration on the lantern? I'm guessing it's a Inari. I don't know. Probably. Yeah. What does that sign say? Sure, I'll find out when I continue watching that playthrough. And that person gets to this part. Hey, that's Shu? Okay. There's the other path, but... you know, I'll go back. I want to see if I check that other, like that building that's represented on the map. I may have already? Maybe not. I didn't go up these sets of, this set of stairs. Did I? I did not. We have another shrine here. It's all have the other like statuettes of this shrine that looks familiar. They also have their heads cut off like that. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if this is like one of the other religions that the competing religions, maybe. I don't know, competing beliefs. 'Cause yeah, there was that point in that game that some of the documents kind of mention something about that. Blasphemers. Yeah. Okay, doesn't look like I interact with anything else there. Oh, wind feels like it's getting more aggressive here too. Alright, dead end. Oh god, somebody's behind me. Okay, this one's almost broken. Do I have toolkits? Nope. Just a red capsule for that. Oh well, we did get that bit of dialogue from Hinako talking about the typhoon and the damage to this bridge. Can't cross that safely, unfortunately. And so we do have to go the other way around to meet with Shu and Rinko.
やめてくれ。そんな話今はしたくない。
やめないよ。シュウ君がしっかりと現実を見るまでやめない。
だからやめてくれ。俺は
なら言ってあげる。ひなこはね。
What about
死
Hinako?
んだんだよ。ひなこは向こうの世界で楽しくやっているんだから。
相棒遅かったな。さあ行こうぜ。
Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Huh. Not at all expecting that development. Is Shu doing Sixth Sense here? Oh, spoilers for Sixth Sense, I guess. A movie that I haven't seen. I'm not gonna elaborate on it. But yeah, okay, so what? Is Hinako... Did she die before, or during the events where she was running, maybe? I don't know. At the very beginning? And yeah, she's going through... You know... I don't know if she's a ghost right now. That is... You know, because of her bond with Shu, that he can still see her. I'm sure it's going to be elaborated on soon enough. Maybe. Probably. This just leads us back to that.
私はシュウとこの辺で道草食ってた。
By the bridge. Oh. Oh, look at that. Yeah, I guess is that supposed to be Shu and yeah, Hinako? But that, like the feminine like monster mannequin to the left has long hair though. Thought for a second that they would disappear once I look away. Maybe you have to have Hinako physically look away. No, they're still there. Alright, creepy. But yeah, this new bit of information about Hinako being dead, at least according to Rinko, where he contextualizes the earlier scenes with her. Was she actually, yeah, was she just was she just not there all this time? But there were points where, you know, Rinko was talking to her. Oh, I don't know, I guess I'll have to see, yeah, I have to look at those cutscenes again, maybe. Because of course we're just taking it all at face value right now, but could also be the case that, yeah, Rinko is just not seeing her for some reason. Yeah, I'm sure we'll find out soon enough what the truth is.
鍵がかかってる。昔はなかったのに。
鍵は学校にあるはずだ。
ちょっと休憩しようよ。もうダメ。
相棒も疲れただろう。休んでてくれ。俺は鍵を探してくる。
分かった。
シュウ君が一緒じゃないと嫌だよ。心細いよ。お願い、一緒にいてね。
別に俺が一緒じゃなくて
相
も。
棒も少し休め。鍵は私が探す。
そうだよ。シュウ君はずっと戦闘で頑張ってたんだから、後からついてくるだけだったヒナコの方が余裕あるって。
おい、そんな言い方をするなよ。
私は気にしない。二人とも休んでてくれ。行ってくる。
Yeah, Rinko really isn't looking at her directly, huh? This entire time. Like before, I figured, oh, maybe it's because, yeah, all the weird things about her feelings for Shu and maybe having some sort of jealousy, but now it's like, oh, wait. Rinko's always asking whether Shu and I are an item. I tell her every time that we're not, but she never seems to buy it. I heard a rumor that Rinko was gossiping about me behind my back. I suppose love can tear apart even the closest of friends. I don't know what to do. Okay. See entrance. A classroom here. Probably not accessible. Oh, well, we're locked in now. Anything cool on the bulletin board? Oh, sports! Relay race! Children's, drawings. There's like a mountain with, those gates, the torii gates, I think? People going up the mountain. Obviously there's that car. Why are there red streaks on the ground? Did that car run some? Yeah, look at that. I think there's like also a red streak on the bumper. Like, is that the front bumper? Yeah. Did this car run over somebody? That's bad. Yeah. 2. What's also bad is that I am still in a precarious situation here with my weapons. I guess I do still have this bat that is mildly... Well, no, it's they're all low. This one's gonna break though, so... Yeah, there's so many signs here that are in Japanese, which makes sense because we're in Japan. Can't read any of them. Ebisugaoka Middle School floor plan. Oh, I get an updated map now? Alright, cool. I just have it immediately. Alright. Obtain the key to the mountain. Yeah, and we can't just clamber over that gate, huh? Can't do that. I understand it's for, actual, game design purposes, but I didn't quite get a good look. Yeah. It doesn't look like a kid that kids just can't, not even kids, like they're teens. They can just go over that. It's never stopped teens wanting to do something before. But, we're going along with it. Gotta play the game. You gotta go through the spooky school. So that we can learn more about, the relationships that we have with our friends and, the one environment where the vast majority of kids develop their identities. Also hear a lot of, Alright, this is middle school, yeah. Because, they're in high school now. Been a while. Yeah, lots of, shuffling. Forced to make you, uneasy. It's not something we haven't heard before, though, all the other levels. Very effective, though, still. Doesn't matter. Okay, so we got this floor. Okay, let's just... I want to see what we can immediately access by going up. Or if the game will just prevent me. Will force me to go to the first floor first. Chrysanthemums grown by our very own vice principal have won the governor's prize. Did you know that Vice Principal Matsuo has a green thumb? His exquisite chrysanthemums took the top prize in their category at the Floriculture Fair, held by the Prefectural Council. If you haven't already, take this opportunity to admire the Vice Principal's masterfully pruned flower displays on the school grounds. Flowers, yes. Seen a lot of those already. Stairwell. Oh, there's gonna be for a puzzle. Oh, look at that. There's like drawings around the Vice Principal. Give him a bow tie. Vice Principal enjoys gardening and waters the flower beds on the school grounds in his spare time. Is this gonna be locked? I'm gonna have to find a key to this. Exactly, that's what I figured. Yeah. Gotta go through the first floor. Nothing here. Oh, yeah. Got those. Why are those windows colored red? Okay, is this leading out? Yeah. Sure, why not? Immediately leave the building. Oh, look at that. Good decision for me. Got a shrine. Origami of Rumors. Huh. Looks like someone heard my prayers. To whichever god who answered them, thank you. That looks like a fox. Oh. Got more information. Origami of Grievances. There's a custom that's said to get rid of your worries like magic. You write grievances that you can't tell anyone on a piece of paper, fold it into an origami box, and then throw it somewhere that no one else will find it. If you happen to come across someone else's origami of grievances, you could put it to rest by reading it. No matter what's written on it, you have to keep the information to yourself and not tell a single soul. It's a tradition that's been in this town for ages, but it was particularly popular with middle schoolers. Some kids would indirectly bully others by writing gossip about the people they hated, and making sure to put it in a place they would see it. I personally don't like to write bad things about people, or read them for that matter. They say that you could put those complaints to rest by reading them, so I make the effort to read them out. But to be honest, I'd rather not pick them up when I see them. Well, too late for that, Hinako. Not your choice, but my choice, the player. The omnipotent player. Oh, but yeah, that is, yeah, kids! Kids are cruel! Kids are cruel! Finding a way to twist like a tradition that normally people do to, you know, yeah, just find some sort of, like a weird bond with strangers, with community by, you know, yeah, like writing out your grievances on a piece of paper and then believing that it would settle that issue when somebody else reads it. But no, yeah, kids, yeah, because kids are cruel, managed to turn it into something that they could bully other kids with. That's wild, but also very, very authentic, unfortunately. Ebisugaoka Middle School. This is the middle school that I attended. Oh no, I've read this part already. Yeah, the red, the ones with the red borders are the new entries. Ebisugaoka used to be a lively town with an ample labor force for construction and coal mining when the school was built. The town was always bustling, and the school was full of students. The students at that time studied how to further improve the town as adults. Students of our time now study so that we can't leave to go to a bigger town when we're adults. Huh. Interesting perspective Hinako has here. So that we can leave now. Did I read that as can't? So that we can leave, yeah. Yep, yeah, no. Okay, now that is fairly normal though. Yeah. 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 I guess that is part of like that is like a layer to the story of this game, the themes that it's trying to explore. That like the whole contrast, the contrast between tradition and progress, and you know, trying to conserve the way of living in the past, and how that is, yeah, how that intersects with society advancing, right? And also like the geography and labor, since we are in a rural village, and this place has lost its primary source of labor because of the coal mine closing. So yeah. Space Wars. Not to brag, but we've taken down the enemy's mothership, the giant UFO, on many occasions. However, each time that happened, the Galactic Imperium would deploy more and more troops from their home planet. As we grew older, we were able to have a better understanding of heroes by watching television, and I think we came up with some elaborate backstories for the enemy leaders. By this time, it was a world that only Shu and I knew. Yeah. Imagination. It's so powerful. How it connects people, too. We have our own space. Just for the two of us. Yeah, it's also an interesting little bit here where, as they grew older, like, yeah, Hinako made a note that, you know, as we grew older, they started coming up with elaborate backstories for the enemy leaders. Yeah. So they aren't just, you know, straight up just, oh yeah, bad guys, evil. I don't have any Emma, yeah? No. Am I full up on my inventory? No, I have one more slot. Oh yeah, let's just do that, because this is, yeah. Dried carcass. Right, so the red capsules also restores... They also restore health and sanity. This is health, sanity, stamina, sanity. I wonder how many there are. I'm sure there's a limit. Mm. Well, that's cool of him, though. His priority was to advance education for the town, instead of, I don't know, building vacation spots for tourists, or I don't know, something not as IMO integral to society. Well, yeah, I guess if your place is if tourism is a industry for the area you're living in, sure, but yeah, no, education, yeah, you need that. Good on that, wealthy businessman who hit it big in dam construction. Yeah, infrastructure, we love that. Am I gonna get ambushed here in this corner? I don't see anything. We just have these tables. Anything else here? Nothing creepy peeking at me from atop the roofs? Nope. Yeah, look at how high these are off the ground, huh? Don't really have much to say about that, so it's not like I have some insight on architecture. Okay. No good. Won't budge. You just have to go down this long, narrow hallway. All creepy like, with the lights flickering. Going past all these doors. None of them won't budge. Yeah, there you go. Of course they go out the moment I get close. Eyes. Time. I don't know. I don't know what that means. Oh, what happened to those other two kids? Faces. And yeah, they have the torii gates on top of them. What happened? Does that mean like they passed on or something? Yeah, there's two of them there at the top of them. Well, one of them still has the face, right? And the other one is all marked out with the red crayon. Or watercolor or whatever. Looks like crayon to me. Yeah. Is that chrysanthemum? I don't know anything about flowers. Okay, so I definitely hear that cackle of the radio, but I'm already here in this room. To all faculty on patrol duty, to prevent students from going to the second floor, please ensure the corridor is locked at the end of the day. On patrol this week, Vice Principal Matsuo. Yeah, it's the Vice Principal that has a green thumb. Right? Oh, we actually do have, yeah, all the floor plans. Well, yeah, because 2 floors. Guchikuyo is an ancient practice within Ebisugaoka. First, one writes the grievances they hold inside their heart upon a sheet of paper, and then they may compare it to other foxes before leaving the paper in a place no one will find it. Well... yeah, so these little, passages here are different from what's actually written inside. Like, those are like Hinako's thoughts.
Keybox が開かない。鍵がいる。
Always need keys. Keys, keys, keys. Teacher journal. The vice principal is so paranoid about his keys, he always takes them with him whenever he leaves. So, it's kind of ironic that he lost the keys to the stairwell. He's looking for them frantically like a madman. He had the nerve to ask me to help him find them. But I'm the one who needs help with this pile of paperwork I have. So, I guess we're gonna have to deal with a vice principal in some sort of demonic form, right? Okay. Oh, thank goodness. Let's see. Yeah, this one's about to break, so let's just switch that out. Baseball bats, yeah, okay, yeah.
ちょうどいい。
Just what I needed. Thank you, game, for providing this steel pipe in this, I don't know, this little office here. Yeah, sure, that makes sense. Hey, is that... Yeah, is that like the decayed tree on that Emma? In that section with the puzzles? Yeah. Kinda looks like it. Sure we'll eventually go there. Probably up the mountain. Because that's where... That is where we're going. Yeah, just take this shortcut. Well, not shortcut, I guess, detour. Okay, something's behind that door. Oh, yeah. Remember these shoe boxes. Oh, no, these aren't shoe boxes. You know, the place where you put your shoes in. Forget what they're actually called. To all students, the game known as The Fox Sacrifice is hereby banned. Partaking in this recent fad is forbidden. Any students caught playing will have their parents or guardians notified and be severely punished. The Fox's Sacrifice. Sounds fun to me, but also definitely sounds like something a school would ban. This reminds me of, how, yeah, middle school, my age, years and years and years and lifetimes ago. Like, they would ban kids doing wrestling moves. Because, of course, we were doing wrestling moves on each other. And because we were stupid kids and doing things on, you know, concrete floors and wooden boards, it would actually hurt each other from doing them. Definitely not at all followed the warnings from those shows that did not try this at home. I mean, I guess we weren't trying them at home. We were doing them at school, so it's just maybe even worse, right? Because yeah, at home at least maybe you can do it on your couch or your beds, but not on the concrete floors of the classrooms. I remember hurting someone bad as well, doing a wrestling move on them, and I thought I hurt them real bad because their nose started bleeding. I did the pedigree. I don't know if you... Yeah. Sure, if you know, you know. Basically planted this kid's face onto the ground. Because I'm an idiot. An idiot child. But yeah, thankfully, they didn't break their nose or anything because we were also kids, so we weren't really big, beefy muscle dudes. So there wasn't actually a lot of force to what we were doing. But still, it was enough to make their nose bleed. Thank goodness it didn't actually break. But yeah, I wonder what this Fox's Sacrifice thing is about. Wonder if it has something to do with like the origami. No good, won't budge. None of these doors. I'm definitely just being led down one direction. Bunny, bird. Okay, does that mean I clamber out of this window? Probably. Yeah, okay. Thankfully the map updated it. It's not just going to be a thing where, oh, Hinako just makes a comment about the outside. No, it is a place where you traverse between these two sections. Okay, before I head down there, let's just go to where this radio is cackling. Cackling? Playing locker room? Crackling. It's crackling. The static. Is a monster gonna bust out of one of these lockers? Aoi Takeshi. I don't have the code for that. I'm not gonna guess. 3-digit combination. Take forever. Aoi Takeshi. Maybe you'll find the code in one of the shoe containers. Maybe, I don't know. Okay, good to know. There's a first aid kit right there. Okay, so is that it? Gotta find that code somewhere. Alright. Oh. Creepy. Oh, so is that the thing that's gonna come alive now, for real, this time? We saw that, like, anatomic model of a child. Yeah, it's this, yeah, it looks like the same one.
どこ？どこにいるの？もう十分でしょ？どこなの？見つけた。
Playing hide and seek. Hey, kid. You gonna get up? You gonna get up, kid? Okay, thankfully that didn't actually affect the durability of the steel pipe. Space Wars! Is that some weird breathing, or is it like something rustling up against the, like the building? School founder's anecdote. Why would it be on this table, though? Buy as much of that mountain's land as you can. Borrow money if you must, for it will surely bring you great wealth. Shortly thereafter, the country commenced their dam construction plan, and the mountain Mr. Yoneda had purchased was indeed a boon. He spent every last yen he earned on his hometown of Ebisogaoka. One result of his generosity was Ebisogaoka Middle School. Mr. Yoneda donated the Inari statue and housed it inside the small shrine seen on school grounds as his way of saying thanks to the fox that blessed him. Oh. So that is like, yeah, the sentences in the quote, yeah, the quotes at the top there are from they're a message from Inari, I guess, yeah. And why exactly in on the school grounds, though? I have 3 first aid kits. Sanity, sanity. Stamina. Wait, wait, how did I get that dried carcass? Did I not? You know what? I'm gonna head back right now. I'm gonna enshrine that, so I'm not carrying that around. Because it's taking up a slot. I thought or did I just get another one? Oh boy. Oh. It's that, yeah. The big blob monster with a giant knife for a hand. Let's just call him Knife Blob, right? Knife Blob. Blob Knife. Knife Blob. Okay, well, I'm not heading out there just yet. Find a key. Wait. So is this locker room for the girls? And the other one's for the boys? Can't open that one as well. Keys and keys. Okay, so is this also going to be inaccessible when I go up the stairs? Let's check it out. Make sure. Arare. Yeah, I wish I could just use it from there, so it doesn't go to waste. I do have like that sliver of health that I could recover. Alright. Both ends of second floor need a key. From yeah, vice principal's stairwell. Okay, do I head out this window first? Actually, no, let me see if I can... No, this is also probably going to be locked, yeah? Because this leads up to the second floor as well. Oh boy. That startled me. Of course. I mean, that's what this game is good at. Startling the player with you know, sudden loud noises. Okay, I'm gonna go out this air. Oh, it's also infected with all the red shit. Sure, why not? There's gonna be an enemy there as well. Won't be a knife blob though. And it's not like knife blob is... What? What am I paying attention to? Okay, no, this is just completely blocked off by this crap. These masses of ovulating flesh. Did I use that correctly? Ovulating? Undulating? Ovulating. I do just like the word. It's the way it sounds. So, the way it's written. The combination of letters. Ovulate. I think that's a real word. Okay, well, can't do anything there right now. Did hear a human sounding voice asking me to pay attention, but yeah, might have to just deal with this dude here. Okay, yeah, I think I checked everything that I can check right now. I guess I gotta look at the flower beds. Ah, yes, because right. He must have lost the keys in the flowers, right? That must be it. Chrysanthemums. I don't know if it's true or not. This is supposedly the story behind Ebisugaoka Middle School's founding. Yeah. And the journal, or the puzzle, said, enjoys gardening, waters the flower beds on the school ground. So, yeah, that's probably where he lost his keys. And they're probably out here, yeah? Okay, let's put on the thing. Yeah, we still have that one. If we can avoid having to deal with that enemy immediately, that would be great. That thing doesn't even have eyes, I don't think. Does it see me? I think it sees me. I think it sees me. Okay, well. No! We are in combat now. Alright, okay, well. Wait, I thought I, Oh no, the thing broke. Ow. Sit down, please. Please get out of the way. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Oh my god, this is the worst place for you to block the way! Oh my god. No, why? Oh, the game shouldn't let this happen. It should just let me walk past it. Come on, game. Alright, docking points for that. Because fuck that. I mean, I kind of get it from a strategic sense, but I also don't like it. Okay, well, fuck you then. Excuse me? Excuse me, please. Let me just check the flower bed. Nope. Anything there? Nope. Okay, there are other enemies around. That's not good. That's not good. Ow. Please shamble away. Oh my god. You're gonna be annoying. Alright. These are not flower beds. Please don't box me in again. Okay, there's another enemy. Oh my god. Okay. Not gonna let you box me in. Oh, you keep going, huh? Dried carcass. Alright, so when he strikes the ground, he actually keeps running. What are you eyeing about? Oh. You got a chicken coop? Oh, fuck me. Alright. Anything here? Okay, let's just check this. Oh, we got another monster waiting outside. Once we leave this this area, and I didn't see you outside. Okay, well, it's fine. Origami of Rumors. I've always despised her. She goes around pretending like she doesn't want to be a girl, when she knows full well that she's so much cuter than everyone else. She makes me sick. Oh, it's just... Is this about Hinako? I remember Rinko folding up origami all the time. I don't know what was on them, but I saw her writing down things during class, folding paper into foxes on multiple occasions. She keeps writing her complaints on pieces of paper, but instead of burning them, she just decides to throw them in the void and let them accumulate. I think that maybe one day, all of those grievances will pile up and suffocate her. Oh, she's too young for that. Too young to be all caught up in that nonsense. But I guess, yeah, of course, when you're young, yeah, you got all these insecurities. Oh no, now there's multiple of them now. Alright, you know what? Let's just deal with you right now. Ah! Excuse me, please. I don't want to deal with you right now. I've already used up a lot of my, Okay. There's swings. I already